Welcome to A Parent Expert Navigators, your dedicated guide to mastering the art of parenting. Let's grow together.
Welcome to A Parent with your host, Anna Marie.
Hello, Expert Navigators. Today, I would like to share a very personal experience. Something I went through as a mother of three. Glenn, Patrick, and Aline. Each of my children is just 1 year apart. So, the arrival of a new sibling was always a significant transition for our family. What I learned during those moments taught me an incredible and very important lesson. It's key to be sensitive to our children's emotions. I want to show you how, with empathy and communication, we can help children feel included and valued when a new sibling arrives. By doing this, we can manage jealousy in a healthier way and foster a loving, supportive family dynamic. When I was expecting my second child, Patrick, I tried to prepare Glenn for his arrival. I explained that he would have a little brother, and I even used a doll that looked a lot like a real baby. I told Glenn that Patrick would look like that. And for now, he was in Mommy's tummy. I encouraged Glenn to say hello, good morning, and good night to Patrick. And he did it so well and very naturally. He came to my tummy and he said, hello, Patrick, hello, Patrick. However, when Patrick was born and Glenn came to visit me at the hospital, he came with my parents, the reality hit very differently. When he saw that my tummy had shrunk and that Patrick was a real baby, he froze. He kept looking back and forth between my tummy and Patrick, and he was completely confused. What happened afterwards surprised me the most. When Glenn returned home with my parents and I stayed at the hospital with Patrick and my husband, he decided that he would ignore me. That he would ignore me completely. And when I went back home, he was ignoring me for 2 long weeks. Despite being so young, he was clearly upset with me, but not with his father. At that moment, I realized something very important. Even though I had tried to explain the situation to Glenn, he didn't fully understand what I meant. To him, it was as if I had told him that my shoulder was named George, and that he had to say, hello, George, hello, Patrick, hello, Mark. It took me a lot of effort to rebuild my relationship with him. I even avoided giving too much affection to Patrick in front of Glenn. I was trying not to hurt his feelings. But when my third child, Aline, was on the way, I decided to take a very different approach. Before going to hospital, when Aline was ready to be born, I went to see Glenn and Patrick, and I explained that Aline was ready to be born. I asked if they wanted to come with me or to stay at home playing. I warned them that if they came along, it would be a very long and tiring day with lots of waiting. Both of them chose to stay home. And this small decision allowed them to feel in control and involved. They didn't come to hospital at all. And when I came back home with Aline, I didn't walk in with her right away. Instead, I left her in the entrance and I went to greet Glenn and Patrick first. Immediately, Glenn asked me, "Where is Aline?" I explained that she was in her stroller in the entrance and she was waiting him to show her around the house. What happened next was absolutely magical. Glenn took the lead and gave Aline a complete tour of the house. He took her to every room, opened cabinets, and showed her where we kept the plates, the glasses, and even the cutlery. Patrick joined him for this house tour. Glenn became the proud guide for his new sister, and the entire experience was deeply rewarding for all of us. These two very different experiences taught me an invaluable lesson. When a new sibling arrives, it's crucial to be sensitive to the emotions of the older siblings. If we don't address how they perceive this transition, they may feel displaced or unimportant, which can hurt, of course, their self-esteem and lead to emotional challenges like jealousy. Children need to feel included and valued in this new family dynamic. Asking them what they think, giving them small roles like greeting the baby or showing them around the house, and respecting their emotions and timing are all the key ways to achieve this. Sometimes, as parents, we assume that our children understand what we explain to them. But we have to remember that they see the world very differently. It's up to us to speak their emotional language, step into their shoes, and give them the time they need to adjust. In conclusion, if we help our children feel seen, heard, and important, we not only manage potential jealousy, but also lay the foundation for strong, loving relationships between siblings. At the end of the day, the goal isn't to avoid challenges, but to face them with love, empathy, and sensitivity. I hope my experience inspires you to approach family transitions with more sensitivity and creativity. Remember, every child is unique, and a little empathy can make a huge difference in their emotional well-being. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Please like and subscribe for more insights, love, joy, and respect always. See you next time.